Welcome back to the basement yard. How's everyone doing today? Danny, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fanquastic.
Fanquastic?
Yes.
New haircut?
Yes.
I can see it.
Thank you.
Shave the sides a little bit. What you got going on in the back there? I see some you got some...
Some floppy flops.
Nice. Looks like a horsetail a little bit.
Floppy locks, yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, just not really new, but I tried something a little bit new.
You look a lot cleaner.
I do.
Not that you look dirty.
No, I hear you.
You know
My beard was a little Amish.
You looked a little Abraham Lincoln-y.
Yeah. So I had to just clean it up a little bit, you know?
Clean it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But, yeah, I went there $70 for a haircut yesterday.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Did he suck your fucking penis?
No, funny that you bring that up, though.
What, he sucked your penis?
No, he didn't suck my penis.
He offered to suck your penis?
No.
Oh, I didn't know.
Guy.
I was about to say, I'm going the wrong barber here.
There's no
I'll
exchange.
cut your hair, suck your dick. What's up?
For $70, you might as well suck my fucking penis.
That's true.
That's a lot of money for a haircut. How much
Yeah.
do you pay for haircuts?
I mean, I pay a little. I pay.
You pay more than me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, see? You pay a lot for hair. How often do you get your haircut?
Not that often. Well, it depends.
2 weeks?
2 weeks, sometimes 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I go like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme, it's not a...
I love my barber though.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But I had a little thing with him yesterday. So when I get mine...
Why am I thinking this gets sexual?
No, it depends. You could definitely perceive it as homosex.
Homosex?
Yeah, you could definitely perceive it as homosex.
Oh my god.
All right,
It
so,
got
yeah.
gay in the barber chair?
I got gay in the barber chair.
Now I'm excited.
So you know when you get All right, so just the whole premise of my day that day, when Alana's out of town, I have to feed the dog in the morning because she's usually up at like 5 o'clock,
Sure.
whatever. So
Okay.
she feeds the dog. So I'm not really used to waking up at like 6 o'clock. 6:30. I usually wake up around like 8:30.
Okay.
Okay, so I woke up early. I fed Eli.
Yeah.
Took him out, and then I couldn't fall back asleep. So I was very groggy throughout the day.
Oh, we got some groggy going.
Yeah, so I was groggy throughout the day. I just want to,
I see where this is
yeah.
going.
So I get to the barber, this is around 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been up 10 hours already. That's a long time for me. I'm a big nappy boy.
You are.
You know what I mean? So I'm in the chair. We're talking a little bit. He's cut my hair and everything. Then it comes time for him to, clean up my neck and do my face.
Did your face, dude?
You know what I meant.
This guy did his face.
No, but listen. So
You got your face did.
I always get my face did. I get this lined up and then under here.
Yeah, sure.
So, but to do that, I don't know if your barber does it, but they heat up these towels
Okay.
and wrap them around your face.
How do you breathe?
No, they actually do it and they just leave like your mouth. It looks like you're in a towel vagina. It's like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a hot towel vagina.
Like a hot towel vagina, but it's on there for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
So, again, I'm very tired.
You're a groggy man.
I'm a groggy man. I fell asleep in the chair. So
Wait, hold on. I just want to let you know 2 things. One, you fell asleep in the barber chair. That's insanity.
Well, I'm leaning back. I'm in a laying position, and the thing is very warm on my face, and I'm very tired.
You are in a towel vagina.
And my eyes are covered.
Right.
I just basically have this super nice warm...
Sensation.
Yeah,
Towel pussy?
blindfold?
Oh, yeah.
What are those called, though? Blindfolds?
What, the masks?
Yeah.
The sleep mask.
But what are they called?
Sleep mask.
Sleep mask, whatever. So it's basically like... I thought they had a different name. But they had the sleep... It's basically like having a warm sleep mask on my face.
Okay.
So 3 minutes, 4 minutes is usually how long he leaves it on.
And the boy goes out.
To exfoliate my skin.
Now, step 2, by the way, what I wanted to say, is when you preface this whole situation with a little bit of homo sex.
Yeah. It's getting there.
This guy, did he whip anything out?
No.
There was no whippage.
No. You know what's another thing, though, about barbers? You ever feel your barber's dick on your arm?
Come on, man. I felt that shoulder. Actually, my barber now doesn't even get close.
I purposefully put my arms like this, but his dick always finds me.
I've never gotten grazed with a dick with my new barber. My old barbers, though, I felt everything.
Another thing I'm fucking jealous of people, too, people that can talk while getting a haircut.
I can do that.
I feel like if I talked, it's going to fuck my hair up.
Why?
Because I just feel like if I'm moving and, like, my temples are moving around.
So you just stay silent?
A lot of the time. Now I know my barber really well, so it's like we do have a conversation.
Well, clearly, you're comfortable enough to fall asleep and get fucking...
Wait till you see.
Some sexual stuff.
All right, so all right, so we'll come back to that in a second. So all right, so I'm sitting in the chair.
Did he just like hop in and start cuddling you or some shit?
Yeah. All the lights are off and he's like half naked.
It's just us now.
Yeah. So I am a mouth breather when I sleep. Yeah. My mouth opens. I have a deviated septum, so I can't really. You can already hear that in my nose. I don't breathe well through my nose.
Okay.
So at some point, my mouth, I'm gonna open my mouth when I sleep. So when he went to take the towel off of my face, his index finger went into my mouth.
Did you suck it?
I don't know. So when
you don't know if you sucked a barber hand.
I was asleep. Joe was asleep.
So in theory, you could have.
I could have. Yeah, like if it was like I don't know if I gave him one of those. I don't know because when you fall asleep and you wake up and it's been 5 minutes, but you feel like you slept for 4 days.
Yeah.
Like you feel like so much time.
Like kind of jolted. Like, oh fuck.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
And he went to take the mask off.
And he fingered you.
And he put his finger in my mouth.
He fish hooked you. That's even sexier.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
So this part, he pulled my mouth a little bit. Not like crazy.
He fish hooked you.
He fish hooked me a little bit.
You're a big tuna, and he had you on the fucking line. He had you.
So he fish hooked me a little bit.
You got fish hooked by your barber.
I know. And I woke up, and I was like, oh, dude. I was really apologetic at first.
Because you're like, I fell asleep.
Because I fell asleep.
Or you're so sorry I didn't suck that finger.
Yeah. And then... And then everything came back to me so fast. I'm like, all right, I just fell asleep in the chair. That's embarrassing. But, his finger was in my mouth. And I saw him wipe his finger off.
Damn, dude.
So I was like, I called you right after. And I was like, I don't know. I got a story to tell you. And then I
remember you.
I didn't want to go into it like right outside of the place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, now I'm telling you now. But why was his finger in this part of my mouth is the question.
It's two things. One, fish hooking you.
Yeah, maybe he was doing it because I thought like
he was getting his rocks off.
I hope not. It was it was like awkward after that for the rest of the time. Too.
I'll be honest with you.
He did make a joke like a little bit. He's like, you fell asleep. He's like a nice like Russian guy.
Oh, I thought he made a joke about if
he's like, no, I fingered your face.
Yes.
No.
You fall asleep, I give you.
No, he's like, Danny, you sleeping, buddy? And I was like, oh shit, my bad. And then he was just like, yeah. And then like he finished up my shit. I was still really fucking tired. But then as I was leaving, I was like, my barber just put his finger in my mouth.
That's hot. That's really fucking hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Do I go back?
Yeah. Did you tip him?
Yeah, tipped him well.
I don't know. Did you add like extra tip more than you usually do?
No, I did the use.
Okay,
good. I did the use.
Because then if you did, then you had sex.
Yeah, of course. Because then I paid him to finger fuck my face.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But is it weird that the first thing I thought about that... How do I say this the right way without getting in
I can't
trouble?
believe this is a real story.
I know. I know.
You got fingered by your barber.
I've fallen... I just thought about my barber all night in bed.
What is happening?
I thought about my barber all night in bed last night.
Just stayed up till 4 a.m. Like, yo.
I thought about calling him.
Yeah.
I thought about calling him. No, so I was like, Now, I feel like there's like there's different things. Like there's you're an actual homosexual.
Man.
And you enjoy other men. And then there's accidental homosexual. Now, like, say me and you were playing basketball against each other, right?
Accidentally.
And like, I run by you and our lips rub each other. That's It's accidental contact.
Yeah, obviously, it's accidental gayness.
Yeah, it's accidental gayness.
Yeah.
So, I couldn't figure out is maybe he's a creep or it was accidental gayness. Not saying that gay people are creeps.
No.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, was he trying to just give him the old...
Well, no, that would be creepy either way.
With the...
Him being gay would have nothing to do with you being asleep and getting your mouth fingered.
Yeah, that's even weird.
Anyone else, anyone who does that's a fucking creep.
But no, but like I'm saying in the thought process, like,
is it accidental or was it purposeful?
No. But it's like, for me to think about it, I was like, there's guys that are gay and then there's accidental gayness.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like,
I think that's irrelevant to the point, though.
No, it's not, it is irrelevant to the point. But what I was trying to say is that I couldn't wrap my mind around it. I was like, why do I even care that his finger was in my mouth?
Oh, I mean, I would care if anyone's finger
Would
was
you?
in my mouth.
I think it was
I'm
an
a big
accident.
But I'm a big germ guy. I wouldn't want anyone's finger in my mouth.
Right. I'm more afraid of germs than I am of gays.
Right. Like, I'll be honest with you.
Like, I'm like Howie Mandel, you know what I'm saying?
I care more about the germ than actually getting my mouth fingered
I don't
by a
care.
barber.
I don't care that much about it.
I will say that this has never happened to me.
No. Well,
I could see how open is that mouth when you're sleeping?
It's
Like,
it's open, dude. I'm a snorer. You remember when I fell asleep on your floor that time for like 5 minutes? I was snoring like a
yeah,
coal
but
miner.
it was like barely open. Like, is it open just like a, or is it like Cobra, like
No,
unleash the jaw?
If I'm laying back, my mouth's gonna open.
Oh, it's open.
It's open if I'm on my back. Just gravity.
Like, what can I fit in there? Like a golf ball, or
yeah,
like can I?
You could fit like this, like this.
I could fit. Well, so your mouth's open.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that's a big gaping hole.
That's what I'm saying.
He could have fell into that.
I think what he did was, is as he went to pull it back, he just grabbed a little extra more, a little extra
man.
piece.
I love trying to figure this out.
I know.
Wait, so he pulled it and like still left it over your eyes
No, what he did was he went to remove the towel
with two hands? It's a towel.
Well, yeah, but he's just pulling it off. Goes like that, and then he puts it on your face, like to like wipe your face.
But you really can't tell if it was a grazing or if it was an actual penetration of the finger. How much of his finger got in there?
I would
the
say
first
the fir-
knuckle
I
or
would
the
go to
second
I would
knuckle?
go to the first line.
First knuckle?
Yes, but he's got big hands. He's a big Baltic man.
Oh, he's a big Baltic man.
Yes.
This changes up a little bit.
Yeah.
Those are big old fingers.
Yeah, I think he's Baltic.
Yeah.
But his finger is thick. And it was in my mouth for a good half a second. Because as I was coming to,
Whoa.
the finger was in my mouth. And it was simultaneous to when he was pulling away. Like, he realized his finger was in my mouth and took it back.
Okay, so maybe this was just a Baltic mistake.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a Baltic mistake. But my thing is it weird to think, like, if we played basketball against each other, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we did the kiss thing.
Right.
In your mind, you'd be like, yo, was that gay?
Was that just really good defense? Or
Or did he like really try to kiss? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I was like, why am I worried about it so much? But I couldn't stop thinking about it.
I mean, I would want to know if my barber is, taking advantage of my open mouth.
Yes.
When I'm falling asleep.
But that's the only thing that kept me up last night. Was thinking, one, if this was an accident, and two,
A little bit of a nightmare. I mean, you're gonna fall asleep. Your mouth's gonna be open. You don't want him breaking through the window and fingering your mouth.
it's also embarrassing. I gotta go there. The last time I came here, I fell asleep and you fingered my mouth.
Yeah. How was the goodbye? Was it weird or was it like?
It wasn't as.
Was it like when you had sex with someone that you really shouldn't have, and you're like, all right, I'll just like see you at school.
It kind of was like we both we both kind of went out of our way to be like extra cordial.
Oh no, yeah, no, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
It was like the first time I ever got
Oh.
my hair cut there, so I could see it was still resonating as weird in his eyes.
Oh man, this is so good.
That's why it was just kind of weird. Like, I don't want him
The
to
departure was weird.
think, yeah.
How did you say goodbye? Did you dap him?
Yeah. I gave him a fist bump. I usually
Oh
give
my
him
god,
fist
you
bumps.
fist bump?
Well, he hands me the receipt and then I fist bump him at the same time. It's usually like how I say goodbye. to
Oh,
people.
okay. So this is you have a routine.
Yeah, it's just like, like thanks a lot. And he like goes back to like the counter or whatever.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, at least the finger in the mouth didn't throw a wrench into your whole goodbye routine.
No. And then, but I had to call somebody.
Did he give you a lollipop?
No lollipops at this one.
Okay.
I wish. Then that would have been a sign, like come back later after closing.
Yeah.
And let's finish this party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I would have took as a good fucking, like a sign.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I probably won't get a haircut for like 3 months now until it wears off.
Until he forgets about it.
Yeah.
Although
and
you
now
never-
every time I got to think, you know what I kept thinking about it? Every time I see this man, I'm going to be like, this guy's finger's been in my mouth. That's what I got to think about.
Tell you what, you're really gonna know if it was on purpose when next time you go.
Yeah.
Because then if there's another accident,
Yeah. And then his finger's going to be in my butt.
well, I don't know about that.
Would you get your butthole cleaned like that?
With a finger?
Yeah. They do
By a
that.
barber?
No.
They don't do that.
No, not barbers, dude.
Oh.
When you go and like get waxes.
Oh, they
they'll-
clean your fucking
Yeah, they'll clean like the what do we want to call that? The
Butthole.
hatch.
the hatch.
Like right where your butthole meets like the inside of your butthole meets the outside. Like right a little bit in. What would we say that is?
fucking I don't know.
The
The,
screen-
the pearly gates?
The pearly gates. Let's call it that, or the screen door, whatever. Because you're not fully in, but the screen door is to the other door.
Right, I understand.
Right.
I get it.
Would you let them do that?
Clean my anus?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm getting it waxed, then you're going to be seeing it. I don't really like to show off my anus.
No, I don't think anybody does.
But if you've seen it, then you could clean it, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
if you've gotten past that many lines of security, then I guess.
I'd let them do it.
Yeah.
Not my barber. I mean, like the waxers. I let them do that. I want to get waxed before I go to Sweden.
Your fucking anus?
Yeah.
You're going to wax your anus?
Yeah, probably.
For what? For what?
I don't know.
You plan on going to a nude beach and like spreading your cheeks and let the sun hit that?
I don't
thing?
know. I think I just want to hit Sweden extra clean. Just be like kind of like crispy. You
Damn,
know?
you're going to be mad aerodynamic out
That's
there.
what I'm saying. I'm trying to fly off those, like jump into the water and just be like sleek.
You ever see a
Like
penguin hit the water and it's like they hit the water and it's like they pick up speed somehow?
Yeah, that's what I want to be like.
That's going to be you.
Yeah.
You're going to be like a big old Puerto Rican penguin.
I just hate weird encounters like that. Like weird encounters, like obviously like awkward shit, like getting like a finger in your mouth. But like even smaller ones, like holding elevators for people, holding doors for people. They're all awkward situations.
Yeah, I don't like being in small like places with people.
I don't, and then I feel like obligated. I got to talk to you.
I hate talking to people.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like talking to people. I don't like being forced. Like, we're both in the small area, and it's like, well, we got 20 floors, so someone's gonna have to say something here.
I know.
I don't like that.
It's my go-to is weather.
That's everyone's go-to.
So like,
or in the winters, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's been cold for 3 months.
Another thing that's weird too is that you can tell when someone's looking at you. Isn't that weird?
Well, I can feel the heat from their vision. Yeah.
Yeah, but why is that?
I don't know. Energy. Just gonna chalk it up to that. Very vague.
I don't know. I've always wondered that, like, how you can tell someone's just fucking staring at you.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because now that we're talking about this, something happened today, and I was kind of like, should I change the way that I am? Because do you say hi to strangers?
Yeah, all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think it's because, like...
No, not that why. Like, what is a situation where you will do that? Because you live in Manhattan, you're not just, hi, hello.
Walking into a bank, like walking into a supermarket, if I'm crossing as you're coming in or coming out, I'll either say like, excuse me, or like, oh, hey, how you doing?
Well, excuse me is different.
Or if I'm shopping with somebody in the same aisle and like we're both kind of looking at the same things, I'll be like, how's it going?
I see what you're saying.
Because I get like...
feel weird.
Yeah, I get anxious a little bit.
I need to introduce
myself. So I need to like cut, like... It's the only way for me to make myself comfortable is to be like, hey, how's it going?
You got to make sure this is a real person and not a ghost.
Right. I embrace this fucking
Being
simulation of a person here.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, now I'm good.
Right.
Because if I don't say hi, I feel like that person's thinking about me.
What about this?
That's weird.
Thinking about you.
Yeah. You ever think like, I don't know. I feel like when I see people and they look at me and I don't say hello to them back, I feel like they're thinking of me.
In what way?
Like, who's this guy? Like, who's this weird guy in this fucking alley?
Like they want to finger your mouth?
Yeah. Like they want to finger my mouth and give me a haircut. No, I'm not like that. Not like that.
Listen,
what I'm thinking about is that
you're real conceited. Not everyone wants to finger your mouth and give you a haircut, Danny. All right, jeez.
I think the comments will say otherwise. No, but
I would love to haircut him and finger him.
Do you say hello? Like
it really depends.
You're not a big hello person.
Well, that's the thing. I would like to be. I want to be a hello guy because today
I would like to be.
I would. Because I'm very personable, but for whatever reason I don't do stuff like that. Well, I do, but not as probably often as you do, right? So today I was walking out of the gym, and the gym is one of those places where I don't really like to talk to anybody. Like I don't make gym friends.
But do you go at the same time every day?
Mostly.
So most of the time you see the same people every day?
Sometimes.
Because it's a routine thing.
But I just feel like I'm not going to have a conversation with you or get to know you in the gym. And I honestly, when walking into the gym... I honestly, when walking in, like when I'm working out, like I don't want to have a conversation with people, If I make too many friends, then I'm going to be there talking to people. I don't want to be talking. I just want to lift, But I did make friends with the kid at the front desk because after I work out, if I'm getting a shake or I'm just sitting there, like, just letting the sweat dry a little bit.
That makes sense.
I'll talk to him.
That makes a lot of sense.
We talk about soccer or whatever with the kid. He's a very nice kid named James. He's a great guy.
Shout out to James.
Shout out to James.
And he's never put his finger in your mouth.
He has not fingered my mouth, no.
You're not really friends.
He's also never cut my hair. So.
Yeah, it's true.
But no, So, but in the gym, like, I'll see dudes, and, like, we'll know who each other are because we see each other all the time, but we've never, like, interacted in that way. But I have no problem being like, yo, you're using this, or, like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not one of those people. But when I was walking out of the gym, there is a parking lot that is underground. And there was this guy walking towards the door. I was already out of the door. It was no door situation, right?
So you were crossing. You're going to your car. He's coming in.
He's coming in. I'm walking to my car. So we pass each other.
You're coming in. You're coming out hot. He's coming in cold.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah. And I have my head down, not purposely, like, oh, God, don't want to talk to this man. I just have my head down. It's after workout. I'm kind of tired. Walking to my car. And the guy said hi to me. No, he said good morning. Right?
That's even nicer.
That's a very nice gesture.
Yeah.
So the guy good morninged me. And I good morninged him back.
Did you feel better?
I felt amazing.
Doesn't it feel nice?
I got 2 steps past this man. And I was like, why don't I do that?
I think I know why.
Why?
I think that, like, you get a little caught up in, like, your phone sometimes, and then, like,
no, even when I'm not on my phone.
You kind of have, like, a one-track mind.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a New York thing, because no one really says hi to each other.
Yeah, because you grew up here. I grew up in the suburbs. Like,
people, hey, Jerry!
Yeah, hey, Mitch! How's it going?
How's the wife?
Our kid's
getting big!
Kid's got a good game. Got a big game coming up. So, like, we all knew each other. Like, nobody locked their doors in my neighborhood growing up.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's how, like, safe our fucking town was.
Okay. Our screen door had a lock.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I think when you're living in New York or any big city, you're forced to be a little colder because there's a lot of people with ulterior motives out here.
Yeah, and I'm a warm guy. I want to be warm with you.
Yeah, you are a warm guy, but, like, even, like, initially, I wouldn't say you're, like, super warm.
No, I'm not the hottest.
No, you're a hot guy. You're a hot guy.
No, I'm saying I'm not the hottest potato in the batch.
Yeah. That's fine. I got it. Hot potatoes are a real thing. It's a game, baby.
I'm a warm guy, but I'm not the warmest dude.
You're not the warmest guy.
No, I get hotter as the day goes on.
Yeah. I think once you get like you have an exterior that can be melted.
Oh yeah, easily.
And then once you get to that inner, like, caramel party, it's like, oh, I wish I was swimming in this forever.
It's molten magma here.
Yeah.
You know?
I think more people are like you than they are like me.
Yeah, but I think my shell's very thin. Some people have some thick old shells.
That's what I'm saying. Like Keith.
That's a thick, but I haven't even got
That's a thick shell. I can't imagine Keith saying hello to anyone. Like, I don't think we've ever been anywhere where Keith's been like, hey, what's up, man? Keith's like a get in, get out kind of guy.
He is.
And you're like that too. So it's something is Thomas like that?
Wait, I wouldn't consider myself like that. What do you mean get in, get out kind of thing?
Like in the gym. You said you don't talk to anybody.
Well, that's because it's the gym.
Okay, so what about if...
I also feel like I'm bothering people. Everyone's got headphones on. Like, I don't be like, hey, man, what's up? Want to be friends?
Right. So if you go for a walk around the block, though, how many people are you saying hi to?
0.
See? That's weird.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
See, I don't want to be this man. But it's something that I've become, like, aware of now. Joe, so I want to change my life.
Joe, once your barber puts his finger in your mouth, you start to see a lot of things different.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's what I need.
Yeah, you need I
need a barber's finger in my mouth.
You need an accidental gay moment, dude, and you're going to be fucking enlightened, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
you're going to be great.
Listen, being friends with Frankie for as long as I have, there's been
saying.
Plenty of accidental gays. Plenty of accidental gays.
There's some purposefuls in there.
Oh, there's a whole batch of purposeful.
But I'm saying for you, so true.
Yeah.
I think for you, were you like this when you were 13?
No, I made friends with everyone when I was younger.
That's what I was saying. Cool. Like, when did you become so cold?
I'm not.
When did you become this cold man?
So here's the deal, right? I'm not a cold man.
No, you're not fucking Ebenezer Scrooge, but you're not going to go out of your way and be like, what's going on?
But that's the thing. So here's the deal, right? In school, made friends with everyone. Didn't care if you were on this team or you were a nerd or like an artistic emo kid or some shit. I was friends with everybody.
Right.
In a controlled environment. If I go to an event or a party, I can make friends with people and be there like whatever. But we're talking about out in the wild, right? Where there's no there's no need to interact. It's only a want or a nice gesture, right? If I'm walking down the street and I see a random woman, well, it's different. I was gonna say walking her dog. We're gonna have a conversation about this fucking dog.
Oh yeah,
that is something that I have no problem doing. It's like,
absolutely,
I'm petting this fucking dog.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But if I just see a random woman walking to the street, I'm like walking to my car. I'm not really compelled to say hi to this person, mainly because I think I'm insecure about she doesn't want me to say hi. She just wants her to do her thing.
Yeah.
Or just take the woman aspect out of it too. Like, I'm not saying that to be like, oh, I'm approaching this woman. I'm just saying, like, even if it was like a guy, right? I don't think this dude wants to talk to me.
Odds are they don't.
Right.
But talking and greeting are completely different.
I agree. I'm not going to be like, hey, man, let's have a sit down for a sec.
Yeah. It's not like, hey, let's talk about your whole life. But
good morning.
I think it could change someone's day.
I don't even know the last time I said good morning to someone.
I know. I think it could really change someone's day. Like, if I'm having, like, a shitty day.
That guy changed my day.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Look at that.
Look
at
and
it.
You know what? The next time I go to the gym and I see that guy, he's getting a nod. He is getting a nod. He has earned a nod from me.
Yeah.
And if he nods back, that means he remembered that good morning.
Yes.
That guy's going to finger my mouth.
That guy's going to finger your mouth. That's it.
Can you spot me? He's going to get me. I'm telling you right now.
He's going to get in there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And one of the other things why I like to say hi to people, too, is because humans, we're so advanced just to have the ability to be like, hey, what's going on? Do it. You have the ability to do it.
It's true. It's very true.
Do you see the fact that you're making even a conscious effort shows that you want to change?
I would love to change. I always like to progress. I don't like, and I don't realize how nice that is because I do talk about it a lot. Like when I went to Denver, right? And I think I've spoken about this on the podcast before. When I went to Denver, everybody was saying hi, it was highs, hellos, and how you doing? It's all fucking the whole trip.
You got culture shocked a little bit?
I was just like I thought these people wanted something from me, or they wanted to sell me like a fucking hey, come to Rick's Cabaret,
right?
You know,
which we would have went to.
I would have definitely thought about it if I wasn't doing anything in like an hour or two.
Yeah.
But like people saying hi is just like. It's nice.
Yeah.
Because if more people said hi or good morning or how you doing, it's just a better earth.
Yeah. And it also causes you to be like,
how
am I doing?
Yeah. You think about it. How's my day?
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
Better now. Thanks a lot, Janice.
For an absolute stranger to go out of their way to wish you a good morning, they don't have to do that. It's a beautiful gesture.
I'll be honest with you, it's a little scary too. You gotta be brave because sometimes you're not gonna get a good response.
Most of the time you won't. But guess what? You'll know. At least I was nice. You know how many people I say hello to and they look at me like I'm fucking like the Grim Reaper? You ever say hello to an old person? They never say hello back.
Oh no, they'll give you this whole speech about.
It's gonna be like one of those. I'm like, I get it. All right, okay. Yeah. I have a guy in my building. I've lived there for 40 years, 3 years. I've said hello to him almost every day for 3 years. Never said a word to me.
It's fire.
He's just an old bastard.
Old people also like take a while to compute. Like sometimes you say hi to them and they just like they turn to look at you, but by the time they turn, you're gone.
Yeah, remember we were talking about how to find out when you're old? When you have to turn your entire body to fucking greet somebody, that's old.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
When your neck just isn't a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's like I have to my shoulders are my neck now. When your shoulders and your neck become one,
you're old as fuck. You're old as fuck.
Doing this shit? That'll do it.
Another thing I always think about too, you ever see like old people like when they're out walking?
What?
You know, like old people when they're out walking by themselves?
Oh, I hate it.
Isn't it
oh my God,
shit?
Was I with you?
Yeah, and the guy was a 90-degree angle of a man.
This guy was perpendicular to the ground. It was insane.
I feel so bad. Like a part of me just wants to get out of the car, pick him up, and carry him home.
Yeah.
You know? And now...
Dude, the guy, and they always have their hands behind their backs.
Yes, like Morpheus from Matrix.
Yeah, and then this guy, I'm not even kidding, guy or woman, I don't remember, like...
It was a guy. He could see the bottom of his shoes.
Yeah, he was looking at the ground, and he was just bent all the way over, and I was just like, oy, how can you...
You know? Like, for me, it's like when you like, do you think when you get that old, you earn, like, let's just leave that guy alone? Like, I'm not even going to say good morning to that guy. That guy doesn't want to say good morning to me.
Yeah, that guy's...
You know? But that
guy hasn't talked to his grandkids. He doesn't fuck them.
Old people walking around is the saddest shit.
Yeah,
as fucked up as it sounds.
It also,
it scares me. It makes me never want to get old.
Now that I'm really thinking about it, and like, this started as sort of a joke, but now I just realized how fucking serious I am about it. Another thing happened to me. This is going to be so funny for me because I know how true it is in my heart.
Yeah.
So I brought up this whole thing with the gym, right? Because that all actually happened this morning.
How true it is in my heart.
And like, I'm saying this, and a part of me as I'm saying it, it started as an exaggeration, but now I'm like very serious. I did actually have the thought of being like, I want to start doing that, right?
Yeah.
But whatever. There was another time that I was walking my dog and walked past this house. It's one of the only houses in this neighborhood that has like a legitimate front porch. That like the house comes over the top and like there's beams and shit.
Yeah, it's rare out here.
Yeah, so I walked by and there was a guy and he had like an old veteran's hat on, right? And he was in a rocking chair. This is all true. And I walk my dog by him and he's talking to this woman and then he just stops and looks at me and he goes, "Hey, good morning." And I was, "Hey, good morning, guys." And then when I walked away, I was like, every time I walk my fucking dog around this time, I'm coming past this house just to say hi to this man.
You want just an old man to say hi to you.
I just want an old neighborhood man to be like, "Hey, Rusty, how's it going, bud? Still kicking? Awesome."
Everybody was named Rusty back then, by the way.
Yeah, I know everyone.
That guy fought like jet fighter planes, probably.
Probably.
And now he's just saying good morning to you.
Yeah, and it's just, on his fucking porch.
Chilling.
And I'm just like having these... And I'm
talking to a lady friend.
This is how crazy it is, right? This is how crazy I am. I just start having daydreams.
Yeah.
About just walking by this guy's house, right? And saying hi to him all the time, right? Every few days, I'm walking by his house. And maybe it turns into daily. I walk by and say hi to Rusty. Don't know if that's his name. But then eventually one day, he invites me up to the porch. Yeah. Now I'm sitting in a rocking chair. And I'm going back and forth I'm getting war stories from Rusty over here.
Yeah.
I just made an old friend. And then eventually he passes away. Now I'm going to his fucking funeral.
And he leaves you a baseball signed by the entire Murderers Row team.
This is where I'm going. Then he puts me in his will. I get something out of this from what? Good morning.
You inherit the porch.
From a good morning.
From a good morning.
There's
no limits on a good morning.
This is crazy.
There's no limits on
a good morning. And I'm not doing it for the signed baseball. I'm just saying... a good morning could turn into some signed memorabilia.
Yes.
You know
what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Is this crazy?
Or a couple of vintage coins. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I feel like old people love giving things away.
You know what? I'm so glad that I have a podcast because I needed to get that off so bad.
You look like you're relieved.
People need to know how my head works.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. When I passed that guy's house, all of that went through my head like that.
Yeah.
And that is not an exaggeration. I'm not trying to be funny, even though it's hilarious. I'm not trying to be funny. When I really thought about, you know what? I'm going to keep doing this. And the funniest part about this whole thing? Haven't gone back. I've not gone back to him.
You had this whole imaginary life with this old man.
And it never happened, man. And I never went back. Haven't said hi to him yet.
You ever go in bars and you're like, yo, all right, I'm thinking of if I had to fight everyone in here, like how I would do it?
Yeah.
Why do guys do that?
And I always thought about if someone kicked through this door right now. Like when I was in high school, I'm like, well, I'm sitting near the front desk and I swear to God, I'm going to charge him.
Yeah. Like, why do we always think of shit like that?
We're psychos, man.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But you ever think, like, if you walked by someone and ever looked at somebody and been like, yo, I wonder if, like, I've ever walked by, like, a murderer?
I mean, we walked... Yeah, probably. You probably have.
I've
walked by so many people.
Or, like someone that, like, eats, like...
Children?
Stray rats and children or something. Like, some weird, like, New York, like... serial killer that I don't know about.
That's the whole point. That's the whole, like, idea behind...
the anonymity of it is that guy could have been a fucking creep, though. Because now let's flip it back. Maybe that old man wanted you to come in his basement and he was going to kill you and skin you like a cat.
Oh, dude, you should see the condition that Rusty's in. I'll beat the shit out of him.
That's part of the charm, though. You go in there, they slip something in your tea, you're just stirring it, and then you fall asleep, and then you wake up and Rusty's half naked taking your toes off.
I mean, I can't. Yeah, it's true. I mean, that's a good point. Now I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on like.
You got to keep an eye on Rusty at first.
Well, I wasn't talking about going inside the house. Oh, actually, you know what? At some point, I'm gonna have to go in there and see the room that has all that stuff.
Yeah,
in it.
and then you're gonna have to pretend to look at a bunch of your pictures and be like, "Is that you?
Yeah.
Is this your wife?"
He definitely has like a fireplace with like an American flag folded.
Yeah. Old people love showing people things.
Yeah, they do.
Look at this, but look at that.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rusty, my dog's here.
Yeah, I can't bring him inside.
That's it.
They got carpet everywhere.
Carpet. Old people love carpet.
For some reason, I don't know why.
Because they can't pick their feet up off the ground. They're just like they're just constantly like
shuffling.
That's how I always knew my grandpa was walking around. He'd start fucking shuffling around.
Someone rubbing Velcro? What's going on?
Just fucking shocked everybody in the house.
Oh, man, I was gonna say something. You threw me off here.
I'm sorry.
I'm all
thinking about Rusty.
I am. I'm all thrown off, to be honest.
Do you think there's a reason why you don't say hello?
No.
Like, have you been able to find that reason?
Yeah, it's partially because.
Do you feel awkward doing it?
I don't feel awkward saying hi to people. Like if I got some
great wrist motion.
Yeah, I got some flagrant hands today. No, but I don't have a problem saying hi to people or whatever, right? So I don't think it's that. What I think it is me worrying about bothering people. Like I think if I say hi to this person, but why the fuck is this guy saying hi?
I think
it would break my heart to say good morning, and they go what? I'd be like, oh god.
I think it bothers you to say hello to people.
Oh no, absolutely not.
It doesn't?
I would love to live in a world where we're all
yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
A very smiley hi.
Like a Pleasantville type place.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
You know? That would be,
ideal.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would love to be in a happy place. I would hate to have like people walking around not saying hi, like someone shows up, you pull out your phone, look down, like, hey.
Are you more personable when you're sober or when you're drunk, you think? No, not personable. Are you nicer when you're drunk or sober?
Nicer?
Yeah, just like a nicer guy. A more approachable guy.
I don't think there's a difference. I think that I've met more people when I was drunk because those are social settings.
Right.
But just walking around sober, sometimes you're like in between, like
yeah.
When you run to the store, it's not like a time to make friends.
Right.
You know? So usually if I'm at a bar or if I'm at a birthday party or I'm here, I'm there, whatever, I'm making friends.
Right. Yeah. You're mingling.
Does it loosen you up? Sure.
It does, right?
Sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. It helps you be a little more. That good morning's going to come at it.
Honestly,
I hope you're not drunk in the morning, but I'm just saying it's going to make that good morning come out.
You're trying to say I should rip a shot before I go out in the morning?
I'm not saying that. It might
Loosen
help
up, start saying hi to the neighbors and shit.
Crash your car into the lawn would be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, God forbid, but that's all I'm saying. Just try it out. You should try it this week.
Start saying hi.
Just start saying hi. Don't go crazy. You don't want to be. Then people are going to think you're crazy.
Yeah, can't have that.
Joey, hello, or they're going to come up with some weird.
They're
going
to start crossing the street like I'm a pit bull or something.
Yeah, you don't want to be a pariah in your neighborhood, but just from time to time, hey, you're in Dwayne Reed, throw a hey out there.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
How's it going? These are good.
Yeah.
How am I doing? That was good.
I loved it.
Great.
I loved it. I think everything about that was great.
Awesome. All right, let's get to the sponsors real quick, huh? Here we go.
You came clean about it. You came clean about Rusty.
I feel great. I feel awesome now that I said that. All right.
Feel awesome now that I said that.
I do. Let's get to these sponsors here. Thank you to everyone who is using our sponsors and using the promo codes. You're getting some discounts and whatnot. So we really appreciate it when you support the sponsors. It helps support the show. So thank you. So first up, we have Stamps.com. And Stamps.com brings all the amazing services of the U.S. Postal Office right to your computer, whether you're a small office sending invoices, an online seller shipping out products, which is what I used to use it for back in the day. I've said that every time I do Stamps.com, that is what I used it for months. And whenever I need to ship anything, I'm always just doing it from my house. Don't really like leaving. That's more people I got to say hello to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and everyone's mad in that store.
Yes,
so
of course.
But all you have to do is Use your computer to print out official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send it. And with Stamps.com, you can get 5 cents off every first-class stamp and up to 40% off priority mail.
Woo.
So it's basically a no-brainer. You're saving time and you're saving money. Right now, our listeners get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in basement. That is Stamps.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in basement. All right, everyone? There you go. You're shipping anything? Stamps.com. Basement, dog. You know what I'm saying? Next, we have Postmates, okay? Your personal food delivery, grocery delivery, whatever you need, delivery.
Yep.
All right? If you're lazy people like me and this guy over here,
Ew.
sometimes it's late at night or maybe it's cold. It's during the winter. And you're like, I don't really want to run all the way down to here to go get this one item, but I'm craving it right now.
Yeah.
You can just hit up Postmates. Guy will get it for you, bring it to you. It's amazing. Okay? 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Postmates will bring whatever you need within the hour. I've used it to get like Xbox headsets, sometimes food.
Yeah.
Or like when I'm sick, I'll say, and I don't have like Tylenol or Advil or something, I'll, can someone please, because I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? So it's great for stuff like that. No more trips to the store. You don't even have to know where the store is. You're like, oh my God, look, a bakery's around here. I'm getting a cake.
Nothing wrong with that. I love cake.
Yeah, I don't know if they do cakes, but I'm assuming they do cakes.
They can get you a cake.
They get you a cake. Download the app for iOS or Android for free. Browse local restaurants and businesses and track your delivery in real time. For a limited time, Postmates is giving our listeners $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days. To start your free deliveries, download the app and use the code BASEMENT. Okay, that's code BASEMENT for $100 of free delivery credit for your first 7 days when you download the Postmates app.
I smoked my $100.
Do you did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Anything you need, anytime you need it, Postmate it. Download Postmates and save with the code BASEMENT. Okay. Lastly, we have a new sponsor. Okay, Danny, do the new sponsor song.
New sponsors for the basement, y'all.
We have Buffy. Buffy makes bedding that is earth-friendly and cruelty-free. We've spent sleepless nights worrying about the impact the bedding industry has on the environment. I know I have, and I know how everyone else has too. Okay, the Breeze. They have their latest product is the Breeze. It's a comforter made from entirely from 100% eucalyptus fiber.
Whoa!
Which I didn't even know that was a thing that existed on the earth.
I have no idea what it is, but I want to find out.
It regulates temperature and to keep you cool and comfortable all night long. The Breeze, like I said, it regulates temperature. No more night sweats. I don't know if it'll keep your mouth closed, but
yeah,
you definitely will stop.
Won't keep a finger out of my mouth, but I hear you.
100% plant-based design. It's breathable. It keeps you comfortable at night at a comfortable temperature in a way that polyester and like down-filled comforters cannot. Which I will say, before I got the Buffy, I had a down comforter. Which I don't even know the difference between these things, to be honest with you. Like a down comforter, this comforter, or whatever. All I know is all the blankets I was using, the boy was sweating in them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had like a fuzzy blanket once. That was a disaster. I would wake up soaked.
Yeah, that blanket was terrible. I remember it.
But yeah, the Breeze is made of eucalyptus fabric inside and out. It's softer than cotton and naturally soothes skin. Okay, dude, hop in that bed after this. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Earth friendly, looking out for the environment. I feel like I'm doing the environment like a deed.
Yeah.
By just getting a better night's sleep is what I'm trying to say. Not sweating when I sleep.
Better night's sleep, no sweat, and you're saving the planet.
And it's hypoallergenic.
No sneezies.
No sneezies. There you go. What else do you need?
And it's got a cool name.
The Breeze.
The Breeze. Come on.
It also just makes sense that it's called the Breeze.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Eucalyptus fibers, dog.
But yeah, sorry, I just lost my spot. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. For a special offer, for $20 off your Buffy comforter, visit buffy.co and enter the code BASEMENT.
Damn, $20 off a Buffy?
Yes.
Fire.
$20 off your Buffy comforter. Visit buffy.co and enter BASEMENT.
Fire.
Okay, everybody? There you go. Get a new blanket.
Just keep that sweat off you.
Keep the sweat off you, man.
Nobody likes a sweaty partner. Yeah. You know? Oh, another thing happened. I got a Rolex this week.
Ooh.
Very big
Oh, everyone was letting you have it on
they were saying, oh, like, you know, like, oh, it looks too tight or this. I like to wear it snug.
You do like a snug?
I like a snug watch. I wanted to ask you. Material possession, yes, but also an investment, right?
Sure.
If I sell it down the road, whatever.
Which, you know.
Probably won't. But what I'm saying is that, do you think purchases like this are smart? Do you think this is a smart purchase?
Technically, it is.
Okay.
Because they appreciate, depending on which Rolex it is. It is not every single Rolex appreciates.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
But
this one particularly does.
So if it appreciates, then yes. Anything that does appreciate is technically a smart investment. Now, whether it appreciates or not, in my opinion, if I have a Rolex, is irrelevant because I'm not going to sell it.
No.
Unless I go bankrupt.
Right.
And I have to.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm counting on that not happening.
See, that's the weird thing is like, that was like one of the biggest arguments that I had for getting it, but it's like, it's not going anywhere.
I know.
You know, but it's like,
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. You know, it's also like if you get a house.
Right.
Right? So I have a
But you can live in a house though. That's different. This is just for me to be like, cool, you think I'm smarter in a meeting.
Well, no. I mean, you're using it.
Yeah, of course.
It's a watch.
Yeah.
But if it appreciates in value, then it's a better purchase than anything you have that doesn't.
This particular model goes up 2 to 5% every year.
So then, why would that be bad?
No, because like you want to know, it was always my dream to have a Rolex. Like even growing up as a kid, I always wanted to get one. I feel like a part of me accomplished something, but then a part of you is like, does anybody really care that you have this on? Or is it more about you? What I'm saying. Like, have you ever bought something? Obviously, you have just for you, and it's a material possession. But shouldn't you think like you should have emotional connections to like some things that you buy?
I don't necessarily feel that way. I mean, I personally don't really have a whole. I'm not very materialistic, about things.
Okay, but
but I get it. I mean, I think you know a good balance is probably the best. Should every purchase you make be something that appreciates? No, and also that's never going to happen because there's only a certain
there's very little things that do that.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to have nice things, and it's nice to have nice stuff, you know, because for the most part, when you buy nice things, like it's made well,
right?
You know, like if you buy a Louis Vuitton whatever,
it's gonna last you forever,
right? Did you overpay for something?
Yes, you did.
Sure, but that's just part of it. Yeah. But it's not a piece of shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, like the backpacks they have. They're like $2,500.
They're fire.
They are cool, but they're $2,500. Could you go get a different backpack? Yeah. And save, like, I don't know, $2,400?
Yeah. You can get a great backpack for $100. But
yeah.
I feel like sometimes when you purchase things, there's an emotional attachment, right? Like with your mom's house, right?
Yeah.
That was an emotional attachment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, this is our house, you know?
Yeah.
Under Armour.
We must protect this house.
You know what I'm saying? But like that was an emotional investment, but also a smart one as well.
Right. I mean, yeah, it appreciates.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like as someone who buys a lot of materialistic shit, after getting this, I was like, yeah, it really makes me realize like you gotta be smarter even with material possessions that you buy. Like you can't go crazy. Like I have way too many shoes. I know that for a fact. But the thing for me is that I do that because it makes me feel better.
Right.
Now, is that bad or is that good?
It's good and bad, particularly with your shoes. That's a void that will never get filled with shoes.
Yes. Yeah.
It's it's nice to have, and it's also about status, I think, of having a shoe that not a lot of people have, or something having something that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
People enjoy what people's reaction to that is. But also, I think that's just being human.
Man, I spent $400 on this.
Yeah.
But that's how it is, though. It really is. It really is. But even, like, your car.
My car is, I'm telling you right now, my car, Did I get it for me? Yes, I did. I got it because I don't make purchases like that.
Never.
Right?
You never do.
Not that it's a supercar or anything.
No, but
it's
I'm
a
just
nice
saying,
BMW.
If you pull out around, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have one of the nicer cars on the street.
Yes, and
you worked hard for that.
Just being completely honest and being completely transparent. And anyone who doesn't really agree to what I'm about to say isn't, like, I think they're lying to themselves. But part of the reason why you get that car is because you like how you are perceived by other people, knowing that that is your car.
100%.
Like when you get a BMW, it's not the reason, but part of the reason is that, you know, when people see that car, they go, okay, this kid's doing something right.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know. You know, it's not 100% for me. Like, oh, this could have been any car.
Yeah.
Like I went to the BMW dealership because I know they make nice cars.
Yeah, their cars are fire.
And I like, I like their cars. And you know, I actually asked my oldest brother if they were like good cars because he like did something when he was with the Olympics or whatever. He like test drove a bunch of them. He's like, yeah, they're great.
Yeah, it's fucking tanks, those cars.
Right. So I could afford it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I made that decision as I was standing in Toyota. I was gonna get a Toyota. You know.
Yeah, Toyotas are great.
Yeah. So I was gonna get one. And
BMWs are cool though. BMWs are a little cool.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on a Camry.
No, I'm not. That was the car I was going to get, too. But it was just one of those things that, like, you know what? I'm saving all this money, and I never make purchases like this. Like, I can get myself a nice car, man.
Yeah, and you use it.
Oh, yeah, I use it more than anything.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be different if you bought a fucking gold Tiger for your bathroom. Then it's just like, cool, you like that Tiger, but that Tiger's not doing much for you.
I'll be honest with you. It depends how much this Tiger costs.
You know, it was like, because it was like the biggest, like, the second biggest purchase of my entire life. And then it was like, you know, why? And then I was like, you know what? I'll be able to sell it. It always came back to the point that I could get the money back.
I personally,
but this is just for me to feel cool.
This is me. Yeah, this is me diving into your psychology here.
Yeah. Don't get lost in a whole bunch of dumb shit in there.
No.
Just put that to the way and along with the finger in the mouth.
You telling yourself that you could sell it one day. You know you're not selling it one day. That is just you could just tell people that so that they judge you less.
Oh yeah. It's
100%. It's never been about the appreciation.
Listen, I'm not here to tell tall tales.
When did you and like that's what I'm saying with the Rolex, right?
Yeah.
The Rolex is straight. Yo, honestly, unless you're an old man who collects mad watches and you have the money for that, a person in their 20s who has a Rolex or a nice watch, it's not for them.
No,
it's for everyone else. It's symbolic for something.
Yeah.
And you can attach it to things because, yes, like you having that Rolex, you've come a long way. Yeah. And, you know, you've turned your life around, you know?
For sure.
So, to me, that makes sense.
Right.
And it wasn't like it's a fucking $40,000 watch.
No, it's not like I bought like a Richard Mille that's like $750,000.
Yeah, it's not like a fucking, like, whatever. It costs more than most stuff.
Yeah.
You know, run-of-the-mill things.
But I can sell it.
But you can
I just feel like I feel when people purchase things, sometimes there should be an emotional reason to buying things, though. Sometimes,
yeah. And you know what? I go back and forth because I wanted to get a watch, and I don't.
Oh, get a Rolex for sure.
Well,
your Google Home isn't set up yet.
What the fuck?
Download the Google Home app on a phone or tablet.
Don't tell me what to do, bitch.
Honestly, that if you could have felt my heart, I'm pretty sure it stopped for a full second because that scared the shit out of me.
Why does it do that?
I don't know.
Fix your shit, Google. Fuck.
Fucking scary.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I wanted to get a Rolex. The one I wanted to get is, you know, pretty expensive.
Which one are you looking at?
The Sky Dweller.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like $15,000.
Yo, cop rocks though. You want to know why? You could sell it.
So it's like $15,000, right? So there's a thing.
People are gonna think we're big douches on this part, but I don't care. It's
but that's how much those watches cost.
Yes.
And like, if you know anyone who has one, like, you know, whatever. Do I have it? No, I don't fucking have it. So you know, it's whatever.
Right. It's coming though.
And that's the thing. I don't know if it is. I go back and forth with it all the time. Of like,
last
can I get
you
it?
were sold on it.
I was. But now that I'm really thinking about it, there's other things that I want to do, that I could do with that money.
Of course.
And I'm more interested in that. Do I need the watch? No, I don't absolutely need the watch.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of those MVMT watches.
Yes.
They're nice
true.
watches.
Yeah, they are. They're very
know?
nice. They also make great watches.
And they're a sponsor of the show.
Absolutely.
Not this particular one, but
No,
they are.
But you rock out with the sponsors.
I rock them out. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw them out there.
Yeah.
So do I need it? I don't necessarily need it. The reason why I wanted to get it because there could have been a thing happening that would have resulted in a good amount of money.
Right.
That I could have then went out and got one, and it wouldn't have been as much of a like I'm digging into these pockets.
Right.
You know, so I was gonna do that, but
to like kind of celebrate or whatever.
it would be attached to this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's an emotional attachment.
Right. But when I think about it, I just like I don't know if I want to do that anyway. Like
Yeah.
I would just.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
But I also don't wear a lot of like I don't have shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You have a beautiful fucking shirt on today, though.
This shirt is fire.
Yeah, so
I'm glad. Yeah, I can't
said
believe
you-
it took 55 minutes to tell me. God damn.
You say you don't have anything, but I see that perfectly fine.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no.
Come on, the
No,
shirt.
But, yeah, but I think,
You got some birds on his bitch.
it's beautiful parrots. Beautiful parrots.
Have you seen yellow parrots?
I've never seen one.
I've
I've
never
never seen a parrot.
You've never seen a parrot? You know
No.
there's parrots loose in this neighborhood, right?
That one parrot I did see. There's 3 of them, isn't there?
There is 3.
Yeah.
There's
I saw
thrice
one.
parrots.
I saw one parrot.
You saw one parrot?
Yeah, right outside. We saw it together.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because your mom said there was parrots in the neighborhood.
Because
So
I literally was at my mom's house and I heard like, oh! And I was like, what was it, fucking parrots in this neighborhood? She goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What do we live in the Amazon? And she was like, no, they like
That's
got
pretty
loose.
fire, though.
Dude, you know how great it would be?
That's like a kid's movie.
I
Parrots
honestly-
in Queens.
If they could survive, I think we should just let more exotic animals just go.
Dude, it'd be so cool, but then like people would start getting like eaten and shit.
Yeah. Well, not eat. No, I'm not saying
Like you can't have like
lions.
jaguars walking around.
Well, I don't want a jaguar walking around.
It'd be so dope to like look out of your window and just like an elephant is outside.
That's a little heavy. Elephants, dude. I'm talking about like the birds, like the ones that I could fight. I'm not talking about anything like too crazy.
No.
But it'd be cool if there were like monkeys, like mischievous monkeys walking around, like throwing trash around. That'd be kind of
Smoking cigarettes.
yeah. It'd be kind of cool.
Making noise at night. You got to tell them to shut up.
Pickpocketing old women. Like if I could look at my house right now, right? There's trees. If there was like beautiful birds, like a toucan
Yeah.
or like a parrot, and then there was a monkey just like swinging from the trees.
You actually have nice trees outside of your
Those
place.
are great trees. This is great. This is a monkey. This could be a monkey tree.
This could be a monkeyable tree for sure.
It's a monkeyable tree.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, and definitely a parrot would have the time of its life
Oh
in
my
those
god,
trees.
a toucan would go
Honestly,
great.
all the way up the block, they should put parrots on this
Yeah,
block.
they should. You guys should invest in parrots and release them.
Yeah. What do they eat?
Bugs and fruit.
Fruit?
Yeah. I want to believe they eat fruit.
I would love to have some exotic birds
Yeah.
flying around.
Yeah.
Flamingos.
That could be your first material possession right there. Buy a goddamn flamingo.
Can I buy a flamingo?
No way. A parrot you can buy.
Do flamingos appreciate?
I'm holding on to this flamingo because in 5 years from now it's going to go up like 15%. I'll be
The
able
flamingo
to.
market is booming right now, dude.
What was that thing you wanted to talk about?
What?
Oh,
By the way, before I even like bring that up,
Yeah.
but when you were talking about, you walk past people on the street.
yeah, and you
it's
think
could
like,
they be
yeah,
a
I want
murderer?
to, yeah. I still do that to this day. I make up people's entire life stories.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that. I've actually heard that numerous times
Yeah,
from people.
I'm like this guy
you see a
probably
guy-
like his kids like hate him.
Yeah,
or, like-
off of one thing they said, they're on the phone. They're like, Janet, and he's like, this guy's going through a divorce.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. This guy probably doesn't have a lot of money in his account right now.
Right,
And
yeah.
Janet's taking most of it.
Right. Yeah. And Janet's taking most of it. No, but I just wanted to say that was the whole driving idea of the Other People's Lives podcast. Is like when me and Greg got together, we're like, yo, let's start this podcast because we both had that similar thought of like you pass people on the street all the time, especially in a big city like this.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you don't really know, like this person next to you could have an incredible story that you just won't know. You just walk past them and maybe you'll never see them again.
Never. Most times you don't,
Right.
especially in New York City. Yeah.
Or you like, yeah, it's just wild like that. So the whole idea around that podcast was like, let's find these people and let them tell their story. And it's all anonymous, obviously.
Right.
So that they can be as honest as possible. But it's just like interesting because after doing that show for so long, you start to realize of how much weird shit is out there. And I'm not saying weird in a negative way. It's just weird. It's not
the
usual.
norm. It's not the norm. It's not the status quo.
Exactly. So it's like there's so much like weird shit that's out there, that the weird stuff that you do that only you know, that you would never tell anyone.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, I got some stuff.
All the weird shit that you do personally that you would never tell anyone, hearing that podcast and hearing the things that, people like say and like their whole thought process around it. Like there's a guy who is into like farting, like getting farted on.
And like he's building his day around that.
Like, yeah, like he's into it, right? And you're at surface level, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Which it is. I mean, it's gross. But
Thank you. I was going to say that.
When you start to understand like their thought process of how they got to the point where they're just now can talk about it and they embraced it, it's just interesting because it makes you feel there's comfort in knowing that everyone's fucking weird.
Yeah. I think anyone that goes out of their way to not be weird is usually the weirdest people on earth.
And that's the coolest part about that podcast is that if you go and you search other people's lives on wherever you watch podcasts or do whatever, right? If you just look at the titles, a lot of them you're like, what? And it's like it gets crazier and crazier, right? Now, when you listen to them, at first it makes you laugh because you're like, yo, this is so crazy.
Yeah, getting farted on is funny.
Yeah, and then when you listen to the rest of it though, you're like, you become so understanding of like, okay, like I acknowledge that it is strange.
Yeah.
But now it makes sense to me.
Somewhat. I'm sure there's been episodes where you're this guy's fucking nuts.
Yeah, there have been.
Yeah, which is perfectly normal fucking thing to think.
Well, there have been things like that, but none of them have been like fetish-based things or things like the farting guy. I didn't leave that thing being like, that guy's fucking disgusting. It's just so interesting because things like that everyone in the world can agree that's a weird thing.
Yes. Like
enjoying getting farted on. Typically, that's a bad smell.
I would say under 1% of people in the world probably. Like
I would say less than that.
Yeah.
But there's something inspiring and motivating about people who don't suppress it and are just like, I'm just gonna live in this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so like cool to hear. I'm not even trying to play it up. It is so cool to hear people that have this very strange thing that are now just like, I do it, and it's awesome.
And it's weird, like you said, because you could be walking by somebody, and this guy could have just came from getting farted all over his face. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that podcast is kind of serving as that. But if you listen to the show like regularly, I feel like it changes your mentality. Because obviously me, the videos I make and do whatever, blah, 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 that essentially also was like mostly a character in a way.
Yeah.
But even I coming into the show was like, oh man, this is going to be good. Like there's going to be some like fucking weirdos on this. But it changes the way that you think about it.
Also,
and you become way more, I feel like you become way more accepting when you start to understand everyone's like point of view.
Yeah, but you could talk to a guy that farts on people and you can't say hello to a guy crossing in a parking lot. What the hell's wrong with you? This guy would rather talk to a farter. When's your episode coming out?
First of all, he was a fartee.
He's a fartee.
He was getting the fart.
That's true.
He was receiving the fart.
That's true. I think hearing people's stories like that causes you to be a better person, a more accepting person.
I enjoy being open-minded and continuing to open it even further, because, like, if you get offended by things that people say, like on that show or like whatever, like, oh, this is disgusting, and you completely write it off, like, I would hate to be that person. Like, I want to learn about it while acknowledging, like, I will never be like, oh, okay, like, I understand to the point where I'd let a guy fart. I'm open-minded. No, I think it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Do I understand why you like it? Yeah, I do. I get it.
Did that...
I don't like it. You like it.
Yeah.
So I can say it's fucking gross, but I also can say, I know why this guy likes that.
Now,
I don't even like dark chocolate. People like dark chocolate. I don't like it. I can understand why people like it. I don't like it, though. Same thing with farts.
Same thing with farts. Can I ask you one thing about the farter without giving too much away?
Sure.
Was it females or males farting on them? Or it's just any kind of
It was a gay man, so it was
it was
gay farting.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Good for him.
Guarding is what they call it.
No.
No, they don't.
That's gardening.
Gardening. Yes, they call it gardening. Exactly.
I feel like, you know, what somebody described twink in the
Yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah.
It's like a young man in his 20s to 30s. There's a lot of gay lingo out there.
Oh, there's tons of gay lingo.
There's tons of
Dude,
gay
oh my
lingo.
God. I got to show you this thing. So
But you do technically fall under the...
I'm a twink?
Yeah, you fall under the twink hat.
Fire. Because I saw someone try to tell me I wasn't a twink. I was like, fuck you, dude. So...
Dude, we cover a lot today.
Yeah. And we're like a little over an hour here, so I got to get this out.
Yeah, no, let's go.
But I got to get it out.
Yeah, come on.
So I just learned about this from someone. They weren't a gay man, so this could all be false. Let me just preface that. But I did Google it, and there's stuff on it. So
okay. What am I
it
getting
could be-
into here? Is it gayer than getting a finger in your mouth by accident?
I mean, it's along the lines.
Okay, all right.
It's definitely along the
because
lines.
listen, I've
Oh,
had,
it gets gayer than that. Way gayer.
I've had a gay experience yesterday with the finger in the mouth, so I'm ready.
Yeah, you're you're newly in the game. No, but so I had learned about this. It's something called the handkerchief code. Now I don't know how. Again, I don't know how true this is. I don't know if it's
the
like
Da Vinci Code for
Yeah,
like
basically.
gayness.
Yeah, it's like yeah. So I don't know how true it is. I don't know if
What's it
this
called?
is
The handkerchief code?
yeah, or the hanky code or something like that. But again, this isn't. I don't fucking know. I just like learned about it, and there was a bunch of stuff on the internet, so I just had to share it because I don't, whatever. All of the gay people who watch this, hit us up. Let us know if like this is going down.
If this is true, please let us know.
Yeah.
Anonymously. DM me. I want to know if whatever this kid's about to read me is true or not.
Yeah. Also, like,
What are we getting into here?
so there's apparently, from what I understand, in some settings, if you wear a handkerchief that's a certain color on a certain arm, it's meaningful. Like it means something sexual.
Oh, I thought it meant like
I'm married or something.
no, not married. Like people will wear like red for like cancer
Or like yeah.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
No. This is like strictly sexual stuff, and there's like a lot of them. There's like a ton of colors.
Holy shit.
Yeah, pick any color. Pick a color.
Red.
Red.
And then what else do I have to pick?
On your right arm or your left arm.
I'm a lefty, so red left.
This is what the thing says, okay? A red left means fist fucker.
I would agree.
And then on the right would be fist fucky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait. So if you wear this out,
Yeah, but I don't know how
people see like this guy likes to get fisted.
Yeah, if you keep it on your right.
That's if this is true. We don't know if this is true or
Or
not.
if this is just like, in like college when they throw like themed parties or something. I don't fucking know. But like,
I'm
I
interested
don't know.
though now. Keep going. All right. So
It's
what
a
about
thing that's on the internet. That's all I know. I don't know how like legitimate it is. I'm not trying to like, it's just, this is what I'm reading.
We're not trying to offend.
It's
Is there
nothing offensive. I mean,
No.
it's people are getting fisted.
all right? Is violet on there?
There's lavender.
All right. Let's go with lavender left.
That you like drag queens, and then the other one is a drag queen, which I don't know if you would need.
That means like you like to bang a drag queen.
Yes.
And then the other one, you're just a drag queen.
Yeah. There's magenta, which is like worn on left is suck my pits. So like you like getting your armpits sucked. Which,
Is that a thing?
Would that feel good?
I don't know. Probably.
I will
probably.
I'll go on record and say this:
Suck my pits.
gay people, what a life.
Yo, they know how to fuck, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and we've
man.
talked to many gay people on other people's
Yo,
lives.
they fucking party hard too.
Yes.
They are fuck machines.
Yeah.
Like to the point where I'm like, I don't even think I could keep up.
Those and you know what's crazy? Like there's gay guys out there that have slept with more women than both of us combined.
100%.
It's just like,
Are you kidding me?
They crush it, man. I'm big fans of the gay people. But the magenta, if you wear it on your right, means armpit freak. So apparently people are into like armpits.
Like bagpiping. You know what bagpiping is, right?
No.
That's when you put someone's dick in here.
And you bang it?
You jerk them off with your armpit like that.
Jesus.
They fuck your armpit.
It's called bagpiping?
It's called bagpiping.
Oh, I see. Because of bag.
Yeah.
That's great. I like
They
that.
do that.
That's funny. I will say, right? So, and this is another one of those things. I don't mean to make this into like a deep conversation or anything, but something like being an armpit freak.
Yeah.
Just being so sexually like
Liberated.
yeah, free in a way that you're like, yeah, I'm doing it. It makes me feel good, so I'm just gonna do that shit.
Yeah.
There's something like great about that.
I think being able to express your
Shut up.
because no, you're right though because
a lot of people
you can
suppress your shit.
Yeah, and you can express yourself verbally
Yeah.
and a lot of people express themselves sexually. Like, it's like a lot of people are their true selves when they're having sex. So if you wanna fuck somebody's armpit, that's you being you. You're not just doing it.
Well, you
enjoy it.
But think about it. The sad thing would be if you enjoyed fucking people's armpits, but you suppress that your entire life and you never get to do it.
Yeah, all you want to do is fuck a pit.
But you're like, oh, that's not socially acceptable, so I'm just not going to do it ever.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Is more fucking fucked up. Yeah, exactly. There's cock and ball torturer.
Let me guess the color. Orange?
No, it's
Damn it.
It's a teal.
All right, teal.
A teal is cock and ball torture. Then there's
that I can't get on board with. I just have sensitive testicles.
Yeah.
My cock, you could put a good beating on. My testicles are gonna have to sit this one out.
Yeah. If it was just cock, I
bang away.
Yeah, play ball.
Yeah,
but,
do whatever you want.
But definitely don't. Hunter Green.
Wait. Hunter Green? Oh, I thought Hunter, like, they hunted for another gay man.
Oh, no. No, it's the color green, but like Hunter.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Hunter was a color.
Yeah. It's like a dark green. It's fire. But on the left, it's daddy.
All right. So
and on the right is orphan boy looking for daddy.
I would say I would be the daddy. You'd be orphan boy looking for the daddy.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Whoa, mustard yellow?
Oh, this is going to get freaky.
Yeah, it is. Hung 8 inches plus.
Whoa.
So if
Cousin Pete's going mustard, dude.
So
Cousin Pete is mustardy as fuck.
If you see if you walk by a gay bar and there's a man with a mustard yellow bandana on his left arm, guy's got a penis on him. Man.
Yeah.
And then on the right arm means you want 8+ inches, which brave souls there.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can't.
Salute to the mustard rights.
There's pissers and piss freaks for yellow.
Well, obviously.
Not
very hydrated pee.
Air Force blue is pilot or flight attendant, and then on the right is likes fly boys, which I've never heard of that until today. No, not fly like that. I'm assuming I don't know, what is a fly boy?
Yo, what up?
But yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff like that.
Is it like a spinner? Like a really small boy?
What's a spinner?
You never seen like a spinner? A spinner is like a really small, like skinny girl.
No.
Like
I've never heard this term.
Like can you look it up, the full exact term, spinner? But like someone say like Anna Kendrick
is a spinner
because she's small and skinny.
The skinny spinner? I don't know. Oh God! Oh God!
What do you have? You have weird sex stuff.
I typed in spinner skinny, and then I got flexible skinny spinner bangs huge dick.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm telling you.
But then the next one is skinny trout, a trout fishing company born in the driftless. What the fuck is this?
I said, what does spinner mean sexually? A petite female, a woman small enough that she can be spun around while on top of a man during sex. What are you spinning like a basketball on my dick?
What is this? The Harlem Globetrotters of sex?
Doing that, but yeah, that's what a spinner is.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Maroon is like cuts and bleeding. So one of them likes to cut people, and then.
Have you guys ever talked to a cutter on other people's lives?
Like suicidal or like?
No. Like a cutter that just like cuts.
Like blood sex?
No, like there's people that will just cut like they'll just cut for the feeling. It like makes them feel alive.
Yeah, isn't that like? Oh yeah. Yes, we have.
Yeah.
It wasn't completely based around that, but it was a part of it.
Right.
Where that was something that they did at one point or something. Yeah. But yeah, that
blood sex, I'm gonna have to draw the line on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm
not a big blood guy.
Yeah, I feel like I would pass out. I feel like I would get very scared and like fall down.
Well, that's the.
I would need a glass of water.
That's the thing. Like,
I can't get in the blood sex, guys. That's where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
I'm not one of those people that if they see blood, they're like, "Oh my god," and they faint.
No.
But I like if I get a cut on my hand, like I don't care about my blood. I'll fucking rub it in. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But like if you were bleeding like a lot, I'd like want to help you, but I wouldn't want to touch you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to touch your blood. You know what I'm saying? There was actually this one time that my friend's mom had a very high position in a hospital.
Okay.
And she had to run this class for incoming med students.
Okay.
And basically, and his sister did like special effects makeup and whatnot, right?
Oh, that's cool.
So she's like, oh, I'll give you $100 if you come. And she's going to put like some stuff on you.
This is you?
Yeah, me and my friend.
Okay.
And we're going to put some stuff on you to make it look like you got an injury. And then you have to like do this little act or whatever. And then the students have to like treat it as if it's a real thing. It's part of their testing.
Right.
You know? I, for one, just before I get to what I was going to say, I was a stab victim.
Okay.
So with a stab victim, they say that when they get into the hospital, they're you know, most of the time like very paranoid and like get away from me sort of thing. Yeah. For whatever reason. I don't know. But this is what they were telling me. So I had a fake stab wound through my like wife beater, right? And there was like fake blood on it. So I had to get in there and like be in there and like push away the doctors and shit.
Damn, who are you, fucking James Dean?
Yeah,
fucking put on an acting fucking clinic for your life?
Stop! Like I had to like, yeah, exactly. And then I had to pass out. I had to fake like faint onto the fucking thing. And then they do all their stuff and like do like, oh, this is the procedure. And then that's how they pass their test.
Really?
Yeah, so it was like that. But
damn, dude, you're holding people's fucking futures in their mouth.
I mean, no, I just had to pretend to get stabbed.
Yeah, I hear you.
But some random kid that was there that we didn't know, his sister was putting like he like got a big gash on his head or something, right? So she was putting a bunch of fake blood in it. And then as it dripped down the side of his face, he could see in his peripherals that it was like red, so it was like blood. Yeah. And he just fainted.
Really?
It was the most wild shit I've ever seen. Like it was like not a normal faint. Like it was like a eyes go back and body just doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luckily, he was sitting down. Like, he was sitting up on, like, a doctor's fucking thing. So she was putting it on him. And then I thought he was joking, dude. Because he started to just go. And I was like, the fuck is this kid?
Like, right?
And then he fucking, boom, like, fell hard.
God.
So I'm not one of those people that just, like, you know. That was a wild faint. I used to faint in church all the time, too.
Yeah. Did you ever do the thing with your friends where you hold their neck and they fall and they pass out?
No, I'm terrified of that shit.
Me and my brothers did it once.
I've seen people do it.
Me and my brothers did it all to each other once.
You guys made each other pass out?
Yeah, one time we're doing it with Mike, right? He's up against the wall. My brother Jared's doing it to him. So he does it. My brother's there, and then he goes out. My brother lets him go. He slides down the wall and just goes, BONG! It smashes his head up against the fucking wall, leaves a dent in it like this big. And then he starts shaking. So my brother Jared's like, yo, what the fuck? So like my brother smacks him on his back. For some reason that like makes you stop like seizing for some reason.
Well, I think it like I don't know.
I don't want to get in trouble.
I think it makes the blood move around. I don't
Something. Jared smacked him on the back and he like woke up immediately. But like I remember from that day we were
smacked him to life.
We're good. We did it to Jared once. He fell over and bashed his head on a dresser once. Yeah.
What is wrong with you guys?
I don't know. We were fucking crazy.
See, I was too afraid. I would see people do that at the park.
Go like this.
Yeah.
On this fucking...
I've never had it happen to me.
Fainting is a phenomenon. It scares the shit out of me.
I really don't like it.
It's terrifying that your body could just turn off like that. It's very scary. Almost as scary as getting a finger in your mouth while you're getting a haircut.
Yeah, some would say that it's scarier to wake up to a finger.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I like them now.
You ever get the smelling salt?
Yeah. We had it at football. We weren't supposed to use it, but it was in our our trainer's med kit, so we would like take it and like do it.
I did it for the first time like 2 months ago.
It works.
And boy, let me tell you something.
It works, yeah.
Yeah. If cocaine is anything like that, I get it. All right?
Well, definitely is.
No, but my friend had it because he passes out at the doctor all the time. Like he has like that white coat syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
So people just like pass out.
That happened to me once. I can't look at blood being drawn from me.
Oh, I can. Like I could just, it doesn't.
Damn, you got a fucking nice vein too. God damn, dude, you got a fucking physician's dream right there.
Yeah, you would think this vein is very like
strong.
Prominent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like this fucking, they're like, she's gonna try. This is her first She was putting holes in me like I was.
And then they gotta suck like 9 tubes. Like,
yeah. I'm like, yo, how many tubes? Leave some blood for me.
Jesus, let me live.
Getting a little greedy out here, lady.
I know.
She was making like she was trying like I had a bunch of like a jar of fireflies and she was trying to let them breathe. She put like holes in me, man.
Oh, this girl was bad at her job.
Yeah, and like, but
no offense to nurses. Quick nurse story, okay? It's disgusting. If you don't like disgusting stuff, fast forward about 2 minutes.
I mean,
All right.
We've talked about poop and pee.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so my buddy is a nurse. Okay? And he got his start working at a old person's home. See, we were talking about old people before.
This is turning into a shit like parade.
So they had this one female patient who was not going to the bathroom.
No poop.
No poop for like 6 or 7 days. Whoa. Yeah.
That means there's a lot of poop in there.
He had to go put his hand up her butt.
Hand or finger?
Like 3 fingers up her butt.
That's a good amount of fingers.
Yeah. And take this fucking meteor of shit out of her ass. Yes. So that's the type of shit nurses have to fucking do.
I know nurses get paid well, but not enough.
Dude, the shit that nurses have to see is fucking crazy.
I've also heard from numerous nurses that old men, when they're in the hospital, love to just show their dicks to the nurse.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, even when I was in there, like, I had to pee in a pan because I couldn't move because they were, like, reading my heart and stuff.
And then they got to figure out.
Yeah, they got to come and take my pee. I'm like, this is degrading. But they're getting paid well, I guess.
It's part of the job, I guess.
Yeah.
It's one of those
What's
things.
your most feared medical procedure? What's the thing you're the most afraid of?
Like heart surgery, I guess?
Me too.
Well, I think that's everyone.
No. That no.
Or brain surgery.
No, or shoving. No, brain surgery. I'm okay with actually.
I'm not okay with any surgery,
But
to be honest with you.
the thing that
I
I'm
tore my ACL 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
The thing I'm scared of the most is when they shove shit down your throat.
I haven't had that happen to me.
That's like intubate. I think it's called. I think they have to intubate you, and they shove like a fucking huge thing, like a camera down your throat or some shit. I can't. I'm terrified of that shit. Terrified of all that.
I'm also afraid of like.
How do they open your chest and fix it and then put it back together? How is that possible?
They cut stuff. They fix. They put it.
Joe,
What?
they take a saw, a bone saw, and they cut through your fucking sternum. And then they just fix your heart. And then they close it.
Why do those people have to pay for anything? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Why do they have... Everything should just be free. If you figured out how to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
If you figured out how to fix a heart or do any kind of surgery, fix a knee, whatever, everything's free.
Yeah, dude.
Just take it.
Got a guy putting fucking goggles on, fucking opening your chest up. Like, goddamn. Now I got to pay for it. I'm going to be right back in here.
They do that like haunted houses when you walk by or like peek into the kitchen. There's like a fake zombie like cutting open a person who's screaming.
Like a zombie chef or some shit.
Yeah, and you're like, dude.
I'm afraid of like ever being put to sleep too.
Yeah, because that movie came out where the person was asleep but not asleep. They like felt everything.
Oh, I don't want to do
Scary.
that. Have you ever watched people get like anesthesia on YouTube?
What the fuck? No.
yeah. YouTube, someone getting put to sleep. They're like, all right, count back. It's like 10, 9.
You get to 7, they're out.
I'm like, yo, this person is dead.
You've never got put under?
No, never once.
Yeah,
you
me
have?
either. No.
I'm terrified. I never want to do it. I'd rather die.
No,
when they had to do the MRI, they give you this solution that they shoot into your body. It makes you feel like you're gonna piss your pants. Right before you sign it, they're like, "Hey, so you could die though if we do this." I hate signing forms like that.
Well, yeah, that's why that's
It's
the
like-
anesthesia.
Yeah,
If they drip too much in there.
that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, but that's their job, and they get paid like $300K.
Yeah, anesthesiologists get banked, dude.
Yeah.
Bang.
So they're in charge of your life. They got to be on their game. They can't,
That's why I'm so afraid of like any surgery where I would have to go to sleep.
I mean, I'm not that afraid of it.
Oh, I'm so afraid.
I mean, I'm afraid. I mean, don't get me wrong. Boy's afraid.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I trust that these doctors will, do their job here.
All right, so let me ask you this.
I think more times than not, in a non like emergency situation, like
Yeah,
if I got shot 15 times, I'm not gonna be like, hey doc, you couldn't fix me.
Yeah, you're pretty much already asleep when you get there.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
Like if it's like, hey man, so you got like this hernia or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not like
You're not too worried about that.
I'm not going into that thinking like I'm never gonna wake up. Like, just pop this hernia out. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what a hernia is, to be honest with you.
It's like when fat comes out of like your stomach line.
Yeah, so like I'm not really like the thing that I hate most about that is just thinking about like how trash it is to wake up.
Oh, and you're just like,
yeah, and like now my throat hurts.
They put the thing down
I
your
got
throat.
stitches. I don't like the recovery. The actual surgery is easy because I'm just under. Honestly, if I could,
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, the surgery is easy.
It's the post that's trash.
That's the trash part, is waking up and having to deal with all of it.
Yeah.
But yo, like,
I'm scared. I don't want to.
If I had to go to the dentist and they're like, yo, we got to do all this stuff, I'd be like, yo, just knock me the fuck out. Like, I'd ask for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because getting a root canal, I've gotten 2 in my life. What a fucking... Can we have a better way to do this nowadays?
Yeah.
I got to stand with my jaw open for an hour.
Yeah.
While this little Asian man stands literally on my legs and is fucking cleaning out my roots.
See, that's when it's perfectly fine for someone to have their thumb in your mouth. Perfectly good place.
Thumb? He had his whole wrist in my fucking mouth. That guy was down my throat. He's seen everything I've ever eaten.
The worst is when they don't put the thing in there in time. The...
Oh man, that woman! I gotta honestly, I gotta keep calling her over.
Come suck me.
Come suck my mouth, please.
Come suck my mouth, please. Yeah, but that's why I'm afraid of the doctor. Really, I'm afraid of like that type of shit.
Yeah, me too, man.
Can't do it. But I'll wear a color in the club. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, no, these gay dudes get down, man. They know what they're doing over there.
Rattle off like 5 more great ones.
Spitz and drool crazy. That's left and right.
And what color?
That is pale, like a yellow pale.
Okay.
2 tons of fun, and chubby chaser.
All right, which ones are those? I just got to make sure who's coming after me.
That's apricot.
Hey, all you apricot soldiers, I see you.
Coral is suck my toes.
Okay.
And shrimper, which is a toe sucker, I guess.
That's cute.
Because I guess they look like little shrimp.
Yeah.
Not my toes.
I'm a shrimper. You got to take care of those toes. Your toes are out of control, by the way.
Lime green is dines off tricks. And then dinner plate. Will buy dinner.
Oh, like
if you buy me food, I'll bang it.
Yeah, I think so.
And then that's kind of very honest of being like, I'll fuck you, but let's go to this restaurant first.
Did you see that guy that dines in dashes? Like he'll go on like Tinder or whatever.
He goes on Tinder, takes people out.
Yes.
Seemingly buying dinner.
Orders food, eats it real fast, and says like, hey, I have a phone call, and he just leaves. So that person that came on the date with him has to pay the check.
Really funny, though.
Yeah. And also pretty fucking smart. It's fucked up, but it's super smart.
It's so fucked up.
Because
all
the girls that would go, he'd be like, yeah, he ordered really fast, he ate, and then he said he had to take a phone call, and he never came back.
I mean, what would be the problem with the speed? I mean, you could eat at your leisure and then just be like, oh, I have a phone call.
No, you can't, because if you're eating at the leisure and it's like, oh, you guys want to get the check, it's going to be a little harder to get out of there.
Well, I'm saying,
because you're also just, what is it? Distracted by your own food. You're like, all right, he's going to the thing, I'm just eating. Then this guy never comes back. You know?
It's kind of funny though.
Yeah, it is.
If a woman did that to me, a part of me would be happy that it happened because I'd be like, this is a great story.
Yeah, it's a great story. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, she just got up and just fucking walked out and never came back, and I was just sitting there.
Yeah,
at that point, I'm getting dessert. Yeah. Fuck it at this point. You know?
At 100%, I'm telling everybody.
Bring 2 tiramisu.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd have the waiter sit down with me. I'd be like, you know what? Take a load
You've
off.
had a long day.
Yeah,
Sit
come on.
the fuck down.
Sit
the fuck down.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. That's good. All right. I think we can wrap up this episode of The Basement Yard here. Danny, where can they find you?
At Danny Priori on Twitter and Instagram.
You guys can find me on social media at Joe Santagato. Go follow the Instagram at The Basement Yard. We're almost at 100K.
Oh, yes, we are.
which maybe we'll be at 100K by this time. I'm going to make a push today.
Probably.
Try to get 100K on there.
Me too.
But go follow the Instagram at The Basement Yard and our Patreon, those who are supporting the show. We appreciate it. Patreon.com/The Basement Yard. You get every episode a week early. You get some bonus content with me and Danny on there, some Q&A stuff. And depending on what tier, you get a personal video message in your email from me and Danny. All right, so go check that out on patreon.com/The Basement Yard. And that is all. See you guys next time.